Hey guys, welcome back to some more Risk of Rain. So, thank you guys so much for the support on this series. The series now, since we changed it and we're cutting it up into pieces, it's getting like 10 to 20 views per episode, which I'm totally thankful for. Glad that you guys are enjoying the series and that, it's starting to do much better than it was previously with the longer episodes. So, last couple of parts, with the commando, we actually won the run. We got pretty much carried. Like, we got really, really great items, and we completed our goal, not of completing the game and beating the game, but of collecting more monster logs. I believe now that we have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. Okay, so we have 11 monster logs. We need, I think, 15 to unlock the Huntress, which is this is the last character that we need to unlock. So, once again, we're going to be just playing the game, trying to get more monster logs. So, like I said, what I was going to be doing, I'm going to be playing as all the characters in a row, and, pretty much just introducing you guys to the various characters in this game. You guys can go ahead and comment and tell me which one's your favorite. And also, when we're done, you guys can go ahead and comment and state which character you would like to see in the upcoming parts. So, last time we played as a Commando, so this time we're going to play as the Enforcer. So, the Enforcer is kind of a cheap character. As you can see, he has a giant shield, and his thing with it is that pretty much he sets down the shield and he doesn't take any damage from any attacks in front of him. So that's essentially his gimmick. He puts down the shield and you attack faster with your shield down. You move very slowly though, and that's to pay. He actually got an update. He used to not even be able to move, and kind of made him a crappy character because you couldn't move with your shield down, and then enemy get behind your shield and start beating your butt. The price to pay for having this invincibility is that your HP is not very high. It's very fragile if you can get behind his shield. So that's pretty much his gimmick. And apparently he can't even. Okay, I was to say apparently he can't even jump very high, but that's not necessarily the case. At least I made it up the rope. So the first item I got is the Monster Tooth. I used to underestimate the item. I used to say that it was crap, but I started to realize that the item is actually really good. And if you can get a lot of Monster Tooths and stack them, it can really help you in your run. So, out of all those items, I definitely wanted to grab the Monster Tooth. Healing is very important in this game. You need healing. Like, if you don't get healing, you could be in a lot of trouble in this game. So, let me introduce you to the other moves that you can see I'm doing. So, my regular attack is just him shooting a shotgun. It's kind of slow, but it does decent damage. The commander does short bursts of attack, of mini damage, while the enforcer does large amounts of slow damage. So as you can see, I kind of put my shield down there, and any attacks in the front did no damage. As you can see, I was just taking like no damage at all. And as you can see, they got behind me. I did not know that they were there, and they hit me a lot. My other attack that you just saw there is kind of like a riot shield pushback. I mean, he's pretty much like a riot cop. So I took my shield and I pushed them back. There's another Monster Tooth. Definitely gonna be grabbing that. The more Monster Teeth. Why I say Monster Tooths? It's Monster Teeth. Obviously, the plural form of tooth is teeth. They stack really well, and healing is always great. That 25 right there that says use, that repairs your drones, but this character doesn't really do well with drones because you want to kind of back up into a wall, and with this character, and when you're near a wall, the drones are in the wall, and then they keep shooting the walls, and it's not helpful. Definitely not. There's another Monster Tooth right there, so that means we will have 3 Monster Teeths in the first area. If I can get carried this round too, that's fine. I forgot to bring up the other item that I got, which is called the Old Box. It is a tier 3 item, and pretty much when I get hurt, there's a chance that the enemies will run away because the box will pop out and scare them, and it pretty much pushes the enemies away from me for a little while, which is decent. But I didn't tell you about my fourth attack, which is the flash grenade. I throw it at the enemies and they get stunned for a little while, so it, gives me time to recollect myself. Now, definitely one of the worst enemies for the. Wow, just 3 randoms, all 3 items. Are those all separate items, or one of the worst enemies is these jellies because they can just go behind my shield As you can see, this guy is pretty much on me, on my shield, and it sucks. So let me see. Nope, it was just all random of 1. Okay, well, what you can see is also a pretty decent item. As you can see right there, the old box went off, but the jelly really wasn't phased by it. He just laughed in its face. He's like, ha, that's not scary. You're not scary. I'm gonna go ahead and push him back. Stun him with my frag grenade. Or my stun grenade. It's not a frag grenade, it's a stun grenade. If it was a frag grenade, you know, bits and pieces would be flying everywhere, hitting all the enemies. That would be convenient, but nope, it is a stun grenade. Why would you give a police officer a frag grenade? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here and buy this 25 chest. Hopefully we get something good in it. Head stompers. That's not a very good item, to tell you the truth. So we're gonna go ahead and push them back because they're all up in my grill. Stun them, keep shooting them, walking back, push them again, walk them back. And that's pretty much the gist of this character. Is that if you want to be cheesy, if you want to just, you know, especially in easy mode, if you just want to have an easy time just trolling the hell out of the enemies, just play as the Enforcer. I believe that he's unlocked when you beat all of the different kinds of bosses in the first stage. There's the Colossus, the Magma Worm, and the Wandering Vagrant. If you beat all 3 of them, then you have unlocked, as you can see, the old box just went off there, and all the enemies ran away, as you can see. So I'm trying to back it up into a corner, as you can see. Run past him real quick. We need to find the teleporter. We are taking way too long on this stage. I mean, I'm getting tons of money, but, you know, of course, they would put me on the opposite side that the teleporter would be on. I mean, I've gotten decent items, but, you know, definitely I want to just find the teleporter and, you know, move on. Because, as you guys know with this game, the longer you take, the harder the game gets. You know, the stronger the enemies get. Alright, so hopefully I don't get the Magma Worm. Actually, you know what? The Magma Worm wouldn't be. The Wandering Vagrant. This one's kind of easy to cheese. There's actually a little pattern that you can do against them. But for right now, I'm kind of just gonna fight these out. I want to fight I want the enemies to despawn. That's definitely what I want. If I can get the enemies to despawn, that's definitely when we can start getting it started. As you can see with those 3 monster tooth, every time I kill an enemy, I get 20 HP, which in my opinion is actually a lot of HP. Alright, here we go with the cheesing. So you stand still, and then when he does his attack, you step back, and then his balls, they'll hit, his ball attack will hit where you were previously standing. So if you walk back a little bit, his attacks will just hit your shield instead of you. So just keep doing that. It's pretty much just how you cheese this boss with the Enforcer. You just walk back a little. That's all you gotta do. So definitely not a difficult boss for this character. The Magma Worm isn't that difficult because his frag grenade. I'm gonna have to stand up. Stand up. Because that wall was gonna F me up. And now I'm in a little bit of conundrum because the enemies have not finished spawning yet. Therefore, you know, they'll keep spawning and coming after me and especially going behind me, and I do not need that. Not when I'm trying to fight the Vagrant. So we'll go ahead and just hop away for a little bit. Try to find a nice area where the enemies pretty much can't reach me. And also, if I can take out the Wandering Vagrant, that would be nice as well. So if you guys are wondering, I'm actually playing this on the Xbox 360 controller. That's a tier 3 item. I think it's called Permafrost. It's okay. Kind of freezes the enemies and pushes them away for a little while, slows them down. Getting some tier 3 items up in here, so I mean, it's not bad, but they're not good tier 3 items. That's the thing, you know. If I was getting like old Lopper or like, you know, Tesla coil or something like that, then, you know, we'd be talking. But right now, we really don't got much of anything. These enemies can dish out the damage, but I heal it back so fast. Every time I kill an enemy, that's 20 HP in my pocket. Like, that's really good. So go ahead and put our shield down, push them back, frag them with the frag grenade. You can see the enemy right there just got frozen. So he got frozen for a little while, and then he slows down. We're going to go ahead and come over here, shoot these golems up, cheese them a little bit because they pretty much can't reach me. Because golems can't step up on a platform. There's a couple enemies that can't do it. So these little fire wisp guys, we're going to go ahead and handle them. Push them back with my shield, shoot them with my shotgun. See, that enemy's starting to come over here behind me, but see, he missed me because I walked in front of him, well, behind him, therefore he was in front of me, and I block him with my shield. I'm gonna dodge these guys for a little bit because my shield wasn't ready to go. There's a little bit of cooldown on putting down your shield. You can't just pick it up and put it down whenever you see fit. You gotta wait a couple seconds after you pick it back up. I don't understand why. I mean, it's just lifting a shield and putting down a shield, but whatever. So we got lots of money. I guess I'll go ahead and play this. What the hell is it called? The shrine. Go ahead and play the shrine real quick. Hopefully get some decent items. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm done. That's this. You know, if I had the dice and I missed twice, then I'd have +2 crit, and that'd be great. But if you don't have the dice, then just losing a shrine just means that you're just pretty much throwing money away. So, at least picking up one dice, just, you know, it's just like more. It's like it's a mix of a win-lose situation, at least into a win-win. You know, if you win, you get an item. If you lose, you get more critical. So, but I do not have that item currently. So, right now we're just gonna have to. Well, there's the teleporter's right here, but maybe there's a couple more items. I'm really overextending my time. I will go ahead and get the health kit. Healing is good. I was thinking about the magma shield, but I'm still hesitant on figuring out how good that item is because some people say it's good. Smart shopper. That would have been great a while ago actually. Foreign fruits, more healing. So I've got tons of healing in this episode. And I'll stick with the foreign fruits to tell you the truth. I'll get the gasoline. When I kill the enemy, sets the ground on fire, which will hurt the enemies, which will kill the enemies. It's pretty much like a chain reaction, so I'll go ahead and take that. There's no items down here. Okay, I was about to say, can you grab that enforcer? You're one of the heavier characters in the game, so. And I do not think I can do that imp shrine. Definitely not, because they will just run off the edge, so it's not even worth the trouble. So, I'll just away my money on this last shrine right here. And then we will go ahead and move on to the second stage. And I'll go ahead and call this an episode. Wow, plasma. And then, I don't want that. So, like I said, I still got a couple more bucks, so. Despite me being slow, I guess I'll go ahead and walk over there and go ahead and play that shrine a couple more times. I don't like wasting money. On upcoming stages, I really don't care about wasting money, but the first stage, that's when you get nice and set. Like, that pretty much sets off your run. Like, if you got really decent or good items in the first area, you know, you can go far. And so far, I'm pretty happy with the items. I mean, we got three tier 2 items. We got a lot of healing. It's like just tier 3 items and healing. That's pretty much what we got. That's the shittiest item in the game. And nope, I don't have enough. So we came all the way back for the shittiest item in the game. Literally, spike strips is the shittiest item in the game. And once if you get hurt, you put down some spike strips, the enemies walk on it, and they walk slow. Ooh, okay. You know, it's just like, it's not that good. It doesn't damage them or anything. It just slows them down. It's just like, wow, that's it? That was a waste of money and time. Alright guys, so this is going to be the first part of the Enforcer, so thank you guys for watching this series, thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you guys next time with some more Risk of Rain playing as the Enforcer. Thanks for watching.